I wanted to say a few more things about this piano method. In large part, my course develops concert pianist technique simply through a series of little patterns. Classical piano is basically never taught in this way, but after 30 years of teaching this course and viewing the results from my students, I can guarantee you that it does in fact work and work miraculously. So you're going to have a piano course that has Chopin and Liszt technique and teaching and dynamic finger power and most accurate kind of motion. So if we're doing just a simple of hitting the black keys or enlarging that idea into, or later on and all you see here is exactly what you do learn in the first 6 months. And I can't overemphasize enough of that it is miraculous that you will have those kind of abilities. And why? And I just explained that because you're going to start at level 3 to 5, but don't have to read notes if you're a beginner. If you read notes, so fine. If you want to continue reading notes, that's fine, because if you master the note reading, you're not going to have any problem either. You'll go just as fast. Okay, so we want the most accurate kind of motion. So if I was going from here to there in a jump, I want to be able to have instant response. So this does teach you how to have that. And it develops an intelligent self-control. So if I was doing something like this, where do I go next? I know, because I know the laws of music. Right. And if you know the laws of music, you can start composing. Oh, yeah. Oh, you'll be playing just like that because you have developed an intelligent self-control at the piano. If it's just this, right, that's a black key technique overlaying into the white key, huh? So later on, to master instant response, right, so you see, you can master the piano and develop like the professionals, that professional quality, precise and sharpened hearing development. So if you're doing all these 27 patterns, you're also developing your hearing in it. You say, I'll be doing things like that? Absolutely. Those are patterns that you're going to learn. And so I was just inventing other little melodies with that. That's kind of classical, isn't it? So you see, you can do that. And my students in 6 months are playing like this. Oh, yes. So you're going to know how to play it, what fingers to use, the cushion or the tips, and you're going to have artistic substance in every sound. Wow! Yes! And you said, what did I do there? You did an impure adjustment against a pure adjustment. What does that sound like? Oh, that's horrible, isn't it? So you're going to learn this impure adjustment always follows off the 3 black keys to a neutral E, and then you enter into the pure adjustment. So when you did that, so when you go on with that song, you're going to do an Alberti bass. You're going to know the names of what you're doing. So when you do Fair de Lis in the first 2 months, you say, how can I do that? Well, you know, in first place, Fair de Lis is just what? Melody? And when you do the E, D sharp, E, D sharp, E, you already know that law. And when you do bottom, top, middle, you already have that law taught to you. So, and this 5 2 1 5 2 1 2 5 2 1 2 5 2 1 2 5 2 1 2 5 2 1. So both hands are going to work equally well, and you're going to have artistic substance in every sound that you want to produce on the piano. And there's that again, 5 2 1. But what did we do? Yeah, and when we learn distance and pitch, we learn the sounds. Ooh, how terrible. Oh, wow. But what if we add this? That's my eternity tone. It never ends. And you leave them still floating in eternity, don't you? I love doing that at the end of a song. Right. That is so much fun to do that, isn't it? Well, you're going to find out. But your teachers are going to be excited about teaching you too, because why? You're going to play like you never thought possible. Have proper energetic balance, and the results may vary with individuals, of course, depending if you're 2 or 3. I've started them as young as 3. And if you are at that awkward stage, this is wonderful to take the piano course, because it'll help your development to not be so awkward in your growth spurts and like that. So what do we want? To have proper energetic balance. The controlling purpose of this program is that the occasional pianist and composer and musician must have at his or her fingertips material adequate for immediate use. Oh, and that is so important. So that's what we're after. We're after you being able to master the piano Yes, one of my students, 6 years of age, he was playing like this. Yes, another one, 9 years of age. Now, where did he get all that from? He got it from my black key technique, because that's where I build, and the white key technique. So when you go into this, right, what happens there, that's what, arpeggios and sixes. There's a proper way of mastering that. We build towards that, and then before you know it, you're doing it in the first 6 months. Isn't that wonderful? So this tells you all the laws, all the secrets, all the foundation you need. There's not another thing that you need in any other books. But if you want to use them, well, that's up to you. But there isn't anything that isn't talked or spoken or done that isn't in my book. We use all the non-essentials. We eliminate all the non-essentials. But we use all the essentials that is in music. And then we want instant response. And I want you to have fun at the piano. Maybe you'll be a concert pianist in the first year at Juilliard Arts Music Conservatory and show up the Browns 5 who took from age 3 to get there. And you only took a year to get there. Welcome. And I'm so glad that you've decided to teach my program and to study all that I have available for you to study my program. God bless.